around the Russian pop star Sati Kazanova's global reaction by declaring that India should officially be called Bharat. Speaking about her spiritual connection with the country, she said that the words Hindu and Hindi were colonial British terms used for people living near the Indus River, and that restoring the name Bharat would reconnect India with its civilizational identity. Joining us live is well-known Russian artist herself to highlight the importance of the message that she has given. Thank you so much for speaking to Times Now, Ms. Sati. You've got everyone really talking about the importance of referring to India as Bharat. But tell us why you think that this is important and why you think that India should be referred to as Bharat.
Recalling India Bharat as it should be since centuries ago, or since the very beginning. Because it's the very essence of India, Bharat. Because this is the very historical root and essence. And as I know, India or Hinduism is not the name was from the beginning, and it was called by Arabic and British people because of the river Ind, and those who live behind the Ind or nearby the Ind, those are Hindi or Indi people. That's how India as a name appeared. But originally it's Bharat. And I think it's beautiful, and it will give back that inner strength and power and dignity to Bharat when it will come back to that original name.
Okay, it's a very important message that you have spoken about. In fact, we're told that you have also learnt and performed the Gayatri mantra and the Ganesh Vandana before. Would you like to recite a few lines before we get to the rest?
You know, in 2015, I was very honored to sing in front of Narendra Modi ji, exactly those mantras, Ganesh Vandana and Gayatri mantra.
Okay.
So, okay, I'll do my best. The Ganesh Vandana was Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha, the big mantras of Ganesha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And the Gayatri mantra was like this, you know, as a musician, we just arrange it in a different way, but the mantra, the Sanskrit text, as it is. So Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. But the most favorite melody of Gayatri mantra I've heard, the sweetest, which I don't sing in my project, this one. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat.
That really was very beautiful, very, very soulful rendition. This makes me want to ask you, what really made you connect so deeply with Sanatan Dharma, and how did you first learn about it? How did you know about it?
Yes, exactly, Sanatana Dharma. Because by mistake and by that misunderstanding which happened since centuries ago, which was called, instead of Sanatana Dharma, Hinduism, because more correct as Bharat, also Sanatana Dharma. What I really, it's even not enough to say like or love, what attracts me, what makes my heart belong to this culture, that Sanatana Dharma allows every living being, every soul, to look for God, to worship God, and to develop a very unique and intimate relationship with the God in whatever aspect you want, you feel. All other religions, if we call it so, they put this, how you call it? they say like that, if you are not with us or against us, you're not going to attain the highest realm or whatever. So they claim that this way, this path and culture is the only one which is right. But whereas Sanatana Dharma is so wise, so open, so beautifully respecting every path of every soul, and allows, and it says, as many souls, as many paths to God. And in Sanatana Dharma, we have all those traditions as Vaishnavism, Shaivaism, Jainism, Shaktism, and all other. And they are open even still until now. It could be that again, Bhagavan could come as an avatar and bring something new. So there is no one founder of Sanatana Dharma as in other religions. There is no one holy scripture. And that shows me, that attracts me, because it doesn't dogmatically strict and narrow and doesn't cancel other paths. So that respect and that love and passion that Sanatana Dharma has to every other cultures and human being really makes my heart devoted and belong to this culture.
Absolutely, because Sanatan Dharma teaches profound respect for all beings, all living beings, and that's the beauty of Sanatan Dharma, isn't it? But I want to know a little bit about your journey as well, from living the life of a pop star to then transitioning into spirituality. How did that happen?
Every soul, to say honestly, is spiritual. This is the nature of the soul. And because Atma is a part of that, every Jivatma or Atma is part of Bhagavan. And in every Atma, there is a part of Paramatma. So we can't say I'm spiritual soul on someone is not spiritual soul. The soul itself, it is spiritual. But what makes my life transited from pop music singer to mantra singer, let's call it like that, or devotional music singer, that is quite interesting. And it started from very crisis state of mine, maybe 13 or 14 years ago, before I met my Gurudev. By the way, there is his picture. My Guruji, Paramahamsa Shri Swami Vishwananda. So when I met him in 2012, all my inner depressive and crisis state started reducing little by little, and he started giving me all answers to all my questions about the life. Who am I? What is the purpose of my life? Where did I came from? Where do I go in now? So what is the purpose of my life in general? So I was very lost, and I was very disappointed of the life itself, of all beautiful gifted I had, and I still have. I was famous. I had everything from material point of view, but still I was unhappy, and there was an emptiness. And I had this feeling that I need spiritual master, I need guru. And why guru? Being living in Russia, being born in Caucasus region of Russia, which is Muslim part of Russia. So originally my family and I was Muslim. So imagine that transition is quite painful and at the same time strong and powerful. And I went through that. And my mind was screaming, what are you doing? This is against Islamic rules. And my heart was pulling me towards my guru. So that's how, little by little, from pop music, I switched to spiritual and devotional music. I'm singing mantras and bhajans in a very modern way. Thousands of people in Russia, they're happy about that. They like it. Maybe they don't understand the whole meaning of all mantras, but they have this feeling that there is something gives them this peace, the inner peace. Nowadays, the whole world in such a unpeaceful state. And our music, we call it music, but music is just a form. But inside of music, there are divine names. There's a praising and chanting of divine names. So it's so beautiful to see how people are transforming, even during the 1.5, 2 hours concert, they transformed a lot. So that is the mission of my life and the project called Sati Etnica.
Okay, it's a truly inspiring journey. It's very interesting, the story that you just told us. You spoke a lot about the spiritual bhajans as well. So I want to ask you, are there any particular spiritual bhajans apart from what we've spoken of that really move you?
I think the most beautiful as the meaning and the story of bhajan of Narasimha Mehta, which calls Vaishnava Janato. And it's actually one of the most favorite bhajans of my Gurudev. And as I know now, it's one of the most beautiful and favorite bhajan of Mahatma Gandhi and probably Narendra Modi ji, because when was the anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi? A few years ago, in 2018, Indian Culture Center called me. They proposed me to sing among other singers all over the world, to sing just very part of this Vaishnava Janato. Vaishnava Janato tene kahiye je peed paraye chane re. Vaishnava Janato. So the meaning of this song, this bhajan, is so beautiful. It explains what is to be Vaishnava. And actually, knowing the translation of that song, I can't even call myself Vaishnava. As this name, Vaishnava, is so high, and to say that I'm qualified to call myself Vaishnava, I'm not daring, even though I'm following my Vaishnava Guru and I have all initiations. But to call yourself Vaishnava is something really big and high. You have to be qualified. So that is the story of Vaishnava Janato in my life. And yeah, I wish one day to call myself the real Vaishnava.
Okay, you speak from your heart when you speak about Sanatan. You have also spoken about your dream of building a temple in Russia. How was the feeling of getting recognized by the Prime Minister? And tell us a little more about the dream that you have and how the Prime Minister recognized it.
Yes, that episode of life was amazing, unexpectedly. It was in 2015 when Mr. Modi ji first time came with the official visit to Russia. And again, Indian Culture Center and Indian Embassy invited, they proposed me to sing in front of Modi ji because they knew that I'm singing mantras. And right before the beginning of the concert, the event, the organizers, they called me. They said there's a unique opportunity. Modi ji, with the Modi ji, you can have this few minutes of handshaking and small talking. And I was there among other artists. We had very short talk. And I wasn't able to tell him about my dream, but I had the letter. I prepared the letter about the project or the idea of the request to Narendra Modi ji to help with the project to build first, because there is no official Hindu temple in Russia. There are some non-officials, but it doesn't work, you know. And so I wasn't able to give him directly because there are certain protocols with such a political people, you can't just come and give them letter. So I had to give it to the assistant of ambassador and the assistant of ambassador to give to ambassador and then ambassador to assistant to, and so on and so on. So I gave to this person, to assistant of ambassador, and just gave up. I remember that I prayed to my guru, Gurudev, there is very small chance that it's going to happen, but by your grace, everything possible. And I remember when I was on the stage singing, and Mr. Modiji was quite surprisedly looking at me, like, and I saw that he was talking to ambassador, and then I just stopped looking at him, because when I sing, I'm trying to be more inside in my focus. So when everything finished and I was going out from the audience, I heard Mr. Modiji. He was on the stage and speaking Hindi, and he called my name a few times. I stopped surprisingly, and I asked one of guys, "Can you please translate what Modiji said?" And he told me that this person was born in Russia, she's a pop star and was born in a Muslim family, but she sings chants mantras, Sanskrit mantras so well. And she shared with me her dream that in Moscow, in Russia, there will be Hindu mandir. And he said, and I promise I will do my best to fulfill that dream. I remember I was crying. I couldn't believe. I was like, wow, that's Jai Gurudev. Because all glory to my Guru, because I know how this is something you can't do as a person. But when there is a grace of Guru, when there is a blessing behind, the blessing is of your Guru, everything becomes possible. So that story for me is proof that Guru Kripa does incredible things. And still now we are, let's say, in the process. And as I know, right now, Moscow government or Russian government, I don't know how it works, they gave, they approved the project of Hindu Mandir somewhere in Moscow. So I'm not, let's say, directly in that project, because they're Indian people that do it. This is a Indian association. They're working on this project. But somehow, I don't know, maybe all the stories connecting with each other. I'm just very happy and looking forward to see that very first official Hindu mandir in Russia, in Moscow.
Okay, all right. That's a dream that you have spoken of, and the Prime Minister also recognized it. We deviate a bit from your spiritual journey, and we talk about what you have said in an interview. You spoke about how while growing up, you used to watch Bollywood movies, you used to listen to Hindi songs. Is there any favorite Indian movie or Bollywood movie that you have?
Now, I really like the Jodha Akbar, this beautiful, really beautiful movie, and which shows that the power of love is able to do things, impossible things possible. And this is not just beautiful love story, but it's based on a true story. I really like this movie. And I really like Mahabharat. I'm a big fan of Mahabharat. And I've heard that Indian big Bollywood stars, they are working on the new format of Mahabharat series. Hopefully it happens. So I also watched all this Shani Dev, and all this Vedic series, Shani Dev, Radha Krishna, Devan Kedev Mahadev, Sita Rama. These movies I really like. So because I don't like just to waste my time with this entertaining movies. It makes me sad. But when I watch something, what educates me, what brings great inspiration, and make my devotion stronger, that I like, as Mahabharat. Mahabharat is a great project. I really wish everyone in this planet will watch, or better, will read Mahabharat, because movie, it is not 100% what is in scriptures, but still it's good.
Yes, it's an important message to read Mahabharat. And, I know you said that you don't want to talk too much about entertainment, such songs, but do you have any favorite Hindi or Indian song? And maybe you could hum these melodies for us?
I remember there was one beautiful devotional song from one Bollywood movie. How was that? I can't. Oh, Palanhari, la 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 la. That's beautiful. And I know there is one amazingly talented musician, as a musical producer of many Bollywood movies, Ar-Rahman. I really like this guy. He's super talented, and I wish one day to do something with him. And I think this song O Palanhari is composed by him, and I sing it once, but I don't remember the lyrics. I have to find it. So I remember this O Palanhari. So this is about Shri Hari, this devotional song, but from the Bollywood movie. Also, I remember a couple of beautiful songs, of course, from the Radhe Krishna movies, from all those series, but without lyrics. I just can't remember the tune, the melody. Shakti hai, bhakti hai, da na 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 na. This is from Mahabharat. And also, Radha, 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 Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. What else? And there are many other songs from those movies. But mostly what I listen and sing with my Guruji, but I'm not the best, let's say, of devotees who's singing those traditional bhajans and songs, and also Shabads from Sikh tradition. They are so beautiful, from all this Guru Nanak tradition. They are very beautiful, and I really like all those songs written by Saint Kabir, Saint Mirabai, because the meaning, the so deep and so beautiful. I prefer to go into that direction than just nice Bollywood songs.
Okay, all right, Ms. Sati, thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast. It was wonderful to have you on our show.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I was happy to participate. So, namaskaram, and hope see you again.